Hi, my name is Winston Gallus, and this is my introduction video for my vlog about becoming a software developer, or my progression. And in that corner is my girlfriend, Michelle. And so, what I hope to do is every day, um, at the end of, I need to explain that. So I got accepted to App Academy, and I start that next Monday. So what I plan to do is, at the end of each school day, or maybe even the weekends, I'll have a recap of what I've learned and my emotions and just overall my experience, right? So, and another thing I want to explain, I wasn't planning to do this, but my friend Earl Sabal, he recommended that I do so, uh, because for the simple fact that I'm new to the tech industry and I'm not coming from a tech or a computer science background. Um, so with the introduction, I was thinking about just saying how I feel and making it like organic, and that's what I plan to do for the rest of my videos. But a year ago, when I applied to App Academy, I wrote a little short essay or biography of how I got to the position I'm in now, and I still feel that's relevant. So I think it'd be best if I just read off of that for this introduction video, and from videos then on, I'll just express how I feel organically. Okay, so I'm gonna read what I wrote last year. It's pretty long, so I'll see if I'll put it in the other video as well. So I have a bachelor's arts of film in San Francisco State University, and I graduated in May 2014. I spent 2014 to 2016 trying to build my film portfolio, taking film gigs as a freelancer with an emphasis in video editing. After realizing how much of a grind building my name would be in the Bay Area, I decided to pursue coding to gain access in the tech industry. I chose to learn coding because, for my father's sake, I want to show him I can support myself. And using all he had to get me through college did not go to waste. Sorry. Okay. My family is a lot of the reason why I want to pursue coding, but mainly my dad. My father, Graciano, being first generation, that was a typo. He wasn't even a first generation. He was just an immigrant from the Philippines. He was a single parent for 3 boys. He gave a lot of his funds to support us and even got me through college. I, however, being the first in my family to go to a 4-year college, did not really think of how hard it was to be financially stable after graduating in film. I never knew what I wanted to do growing up. I never knew if film was for me. But what solidified my reason to pursue and finish college in 4 years was that I knew going to SS State would not only set a good example for future generations of my family, but make my dad proud. Sadly, though, I just thought a degree meant money. So after moving back home, I had a hard dose of reality. Bills and the steps to independence after college. My dad is the nicest, most hardworking, and humble person I know. After I graduated, I enjoyed catching up with hometown friends and family, but he was always stressed when he got off of work. He gave me an attitude when I would approach sometimes, and I never understood why. He used to be happy before I attended college and during it. I even obnoxiously took it personal for a few days until I gave it some sincere thought, and it hit me. His son, who graduated college, is staying home doing nothing, playing video games, when actually I should be looking to use my college education to find a well-paying job. I am basically his last chance to prove himself that all these long and late hours he worked as a mechanic did not go to waste. He came to America looking to make something out of his life. He worked in the crop fields, washed dishes during high school with my grandpa and uncles. After high school, he joined the Navy, and that's where he learned to be a mechanic. My father never stopped working a day in his life, but still, all that work, though, was not enough for him to pay the bills. He needs to, excuse me, it wasn't enough for him to pay the bills he needs to pay in a timely manner. He feels as if he'll have to work forever. So he went through the struggle while I was relaxing after college when I should have continued to work my butt off like he did. I thought of plans and looked for ways to find a high-paying job in Stockton, but that was impossible. This is how I ended up moving back to San Francisco again. Unlike going to San Francisco and living off of my dad's money and college grants for school, this time I only came back with $30. And that was probably in um, 2000, 2015. I moved back to San Francisco. Um, but yeah, I went there with $30, my father's car, and a job opportunity as a locksmith my friend gave me. My original plan was to work a locksmith job while I try to make it in film, but I realized it would take too long. So getting into the tech industry and App Academy became my new plan and my new answer. I talked to a lot of people about my situation, and some don't understand why I'm so dedicated to make my dad proud. But it is because of him I learned how to be responsible, and it is he that displayed what hard work is. More importantly, it is because of him I know what it means to be selfless and to provide for the greater good, your family. So out of respect for my father, the least I can do is help him and myself out by getting ready or by getting a steady income for us. When realizing my dad's situation as well as mine, I understood there was a gigantic task ahead of me, and I gladly accepted it. I gladly accepted that challenge. And this is where App Academy comes in. Film will always be a passion of mine, but helping my dad and gaining my own financial stability are my main priorities right now. So learning to code is not an issue. I know my dedication that got me through college for my family will be the same dedication that will get me through this program. So I know that was a lot of stuff, but that was basically how I got to where I am now. But actually, not now. I meant how I got to pursue App Academy. But when I wrote that, I wasn't accepted yet, and that was in September 2016, and now it's November 2017. So at the end of 2016, I moved back home to Stockton, and that's where I kept studying to get accepted. And I finally got accepted in March, and from March to October of this year, I was just doing Lyft to pay off the bills. So when I do the boot camp, I'm fully focused on just the boot camp, and I don't want any other responsibilities getting in my way. And that's about it. I don't know where this is gonna go. I hope I keep doing this, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video.